Let's go.
2:30, baby. Won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later. You can show me that thing. You know what it is whenever I visit. When the city, she blowing me kisses.
Start that music over.
2:30, baby.
There we go. Perfect.
Won't you meet me by the beam?
Pop up. Didn't want to schedule it. Pop up. Hit the like button on your way into the room. Hit the subscribe button as you come into the room if you're new to the platform. Also, boy, do we have a show for you today. Let's do it. You know the rules. How you guys doing? Hit the like button on your way into the room.
Truck to the plane to the truck.
Let's go.
Truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go to underground garage. Presidential suite on deposit. Elevator up to the room. Shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she said she got a man. Hit another one that goes green. Must have changed phones on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017.
There goes that man.
Look around, find one that seen my type, that my dog, and he know what I like. He don't found anything in my life. Got me the girl tonight.
Scottsdale, Arizona in the building. What's going on? How you doing? Who is that?
But I do know one thing, though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll see my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. 2:30.
Brooklyn in the building. How you doing, Wolf Man? Wolfie Man 1000. How you doing? Drop those locations.
Jury in the safe on arrival.
What the hell is even that?
Lot of people gunning for the title. Lot of people trying to take us viral. I'm just trying to have a night.
What's going on? Glad you're here.
She said, babe, I think there was a
Hey, drop those locations. I want to see where you guys are tuning in from before we get started. 30 seconds for you to drop those
It's gonna be a
locations.
minute till I'm back. Let me give you images that last. It makes that a limit in the past.
If we don't make gold, it's going to be a minute till I'm back, like the song.
You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass. It's all access 'cause you bad. You can go wherever with that ass.
Jersey in the building. Grand Rapids. What's going on?
First with your girls. 'Cause I don't know who's out there watching, but I
But do know one thing, though.
Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday, yo. Maybe I
Charlotte,
love you
stay in
one
the
day.
building. What's going on?
Till then, I'll see my drunk ass on that runway on this one.
Glad you're good, Wolfie Man. Let's go. Wolfie Man's good, so we're ready to cook. Get off. Yeah, it's all right. We might be fighting a little bit of an uphill battle with the system, but, you know, we're going to keep doing what we got to do. We haven't done anything wrong. We're not breaking YouTube's guidelines. You know, it's hard to deal with the fact that there's some weirdo sitting at some desk like, I don't want him to be seen by anybody. Some people be like, the algorithm's automated and all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, that's only true for certain content creators. I believe that there are people like literally out there stopping some of us content creators from being noticed. Or the shadow banning is just like set on our channel so severe. And they insult your intelligence. You'll talk to these people. They act as if they don't know what they're talking about. They're like, oh yeah, that's just a glitch in the system. We took all those thousands of dollars from you. YouTube would be like, it was a oopsie. Sorry. It's messed up. But, of course, the feature presentation is not a lengthy archetype. It's only like 8 minutes long. So I'm glad that this archetype is actually lengthy, and we're going to actually need that time, because it was something about the title of this video to where my home wrecker radar started going off. I started to Much love, J Dub, for that super chat. I started to get that feeling that that I've gotten over the past 5 years. Every time we come across a woman who destroyed a family, there's this feeling that you get, and when you've been doing this for a long time, there's like a vibe of a woman who will destroy a family for her own selfish reasons. Um, and this home wrecker like culture is supported by women like Kendra G, who believe that most reasons are good enough reason for a woman to leave a man. This happens with women who believe that most men will end in some sort of bad face scenario. They believe that most men will lead to something negative or hostile. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break it down. Then we're gonna move over to the real problems. We got average women asking for $200,000 a year. We can't be dealing with that. That's something that we just can't have. So we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna talk about why that's bad for the dating market, why it's bad for women, and why it's certainly a bad thing for men that women are out here doing that. So let's get into it. Y'all know the rules. Cash App's the only thing that stopped the show. If we reach that goal of $100, we come back here and we do the same thing again tomorrow. That's how we've been rocking. That's how we've been rolling. And that's what we're going to do. Hit the like button as you come into the room. Let's go ahead and get this archetype going. Let's see what happened. Let's get the rundown on this lady.
He's an okay dad. There was some infidelity, unfortunately, in the relationship. And so for me, infidelity is definitely a deal breaker.
I'm sorry you went through that. How'd you find out?
He actually did admit it. After 8 years, he finally admitted it.
I'm a big fan.
And
After
that
8 years,
is.
so it was going for 8 years?
No, he wasn't gone.
No, I'm saying it was ongoing for 8 years.
It wasn't an affair or anything, but he did have some infidelity that he confessed 8 years later. But for me, it was a moment where he went to do a training thing, and he kept that secret. And
hold on, I want to hear that again.
Okay, and do you have any kids?
I do. I have 2 adult kids. I with one father that I was married to for 15 years.
Why didn't you get divorced?
He's an okay dad. There was some infidelity, unfortunately, in the relationship, and so for me, infidelity is definitely a deal breaker.
I'm sorry you went through that. How'd you find out?
He actually did admit it. After 8 years, he finally admitted it. And
after 8 years, so it was going for 8 years?
No, he wasn't gone. No, I'm
saying it was ongoing for 8 years.
It wasn't an affair or anything, but he did have some infidelity that he confessed 8 years later. But for me, it was a moment where he went to do a training thing, and he kept that secret for 8 years. And then he finally confessed it to me during an argument is what the catalyst was. Yeah.
Wait, so 8 years, whenever it happened, he cheated. Was it one time?
That is the one time he's admitted, is what I will say.
Okay.
I will say it's the one time he's actually admitted it. There were some what I felt were inappropriate situations, but it was never, I could never honestly prove it. It was some inappropriate situations.
Did y'all try to work through it, or once you heard that he cheated, it was over?
I did try to work through it.
Okay.
But my children, they were teenagers at the time, because they're adults now. And because we've been divorced since 2015. And so it's been 10 years. And they actually were the ones that sat me down and told me it was okay to leave.
For some reason, I don't think you should be doing this. I don't think you should be standing in front of your kids. I think a lot of times one of the first signs of a homewrecker is that they stand behind people who they shouldn't even be standing behind when it comes to the reasons why they left. I know this personally from experience in divorce. When my parents split, there was always one parent, I'm not going to say which parent, but they were always bringing up the children as if we had something to do with why they were unhappy or why they needed to leave the dynamic. And us kids, we didn't even know what the relationship issues were that they were going through. Now, these are teenage kids. My parents split when I was about 8. These are teenage kids. But again, they're children, they're kids. A lot of times, a lot of you women, how you coddle your kids, a lot of your kids aren't even in a position to be able to be reasonable about what's the right thing, what's the wrong thing. You don't need to be leaning on them for anything conclusive about life and then trying to, like, when you're explaining yourself later on, bringing them up when it comes to decisions you're accountable for. Your kids don't have anything, like, I'm tired of people saying, oh yeah, my kids told me it was okay to leave. Also, now we're going to make it like, oh, your kids saw you and they saw how unhappy you were. So you just had to leave, right? I like the cheap solicit to bring the kids in. That's a way to guarantee that you'll garner sympathy. Nobody will really listen to the details anymore. That's not what's going to happen here today. You're going to get a real evaluation by somebody who's not emotional about you, don't care about how you feel. Now, when they think about their family splitting, they have the most accountable mother ever. They have a mother who put it on them a little bit too. It was a little bit on y'all. Remember y'all told me that it was okay for me to leave? So if they re-question the situation maybe 20, 30 years later, you'll come to them and say, remember when you told me that I should leave, Dad? Remember now y'all saying that y'all miss him and why did I leave him? I've dealt with women like you. It's not new. We got narcissists in the black community as well. We have narcissist women in the black community who will be like hoping that like counting on and leaning on words that a child said 20, 30 years ago and basing their grown ass decisions off of it. I think we're starting to get into that home wrecker shit that I'm talking about. This is how you can tell. A woman doesn't have to admit that she broke her home up. She'll just get her talking. We listen and we judge. You're right, cousin. Yeah, it's like I don't believe in all that. You're right. I even put my own self on the chopping block for having an illegitimate child. I did. I did. And it hasn't gotten better because it's an illegitimate situation and because I'm not living with women and stuff like that. It hasn't gotten better, and I criticize myself hard about it because in a way I'm a poor example for it. You know what I mean? I think that even there are content creators who have put themselves on the chopping block. You women haven't even begun to approach accountability. I think I'm uncomfortable with you bringing your kids up. I promise you guys I'm getting ready to end this rant. But again, for you to say your kids told you to leave, that's like making them accountable for the decision a little bit. And I think that that's low. How about you stand on 10 toes and just say you made that decision the way you, for reasons you made it, instead of like having your kids be be a little bit accountable for why the family broke up also. No, ma'am, you're all the way accountable for the family breaking up. You're all the way accountable. You delusional, manipulative women are always trying to bring your kids into it. I think I'm triggered because it happened in my own personal life. You'd be like, remember you guys were sad. Remember how sad you were when and you'd be looking at your mama like, nah, I don't remember. I don't remember how sad I was. I don't remember how mad you were actually. I don't remember like how problematic it was. I just remember we moved, bitch, like we was talking about.
And here's why I say to this: I don't condone cheating, right? So I want to start there. But I would be remiss to tell you that I know several people that have gone through infidelity and got on a better side of it, and now have amazing marriages. And But what I will say in the examples that I know of, both people were willing to do the work to make sure the marriage survived. And I shared this story recently, but I'm going to share it again.
She said, I want to read this because this is very interesting. Cosina says, he finally came clean. She must have nagged it out of him. I don't think that that's what happened. I think that he imploded. See, men, especially men who aren't used to really expressing themselves outwardly, and they're not really like used to like wearing their emotions on their sleeve, they still have emotions. They just don't let them out as much as other men who are more vulnerable, are willing to let them out. So when these men are pushed day after day, week after week, month after month in relationships, eventually implosions happen. And I think he bottled in a lot about your intolerable nature for as long as he could. And when he snapped, because he bottled so much in, a lot came out. And I can just tell by the sound of your voice, you are unbearable. I know he was miserable. Because I can just tell by the sound of your voice, you have a lot of questions to ask. You have a lot of questions, and it's a lot of stuff that I need to fix all the time. Me, not you. You call 0 arguments for like what we need to work on. All the arguments would be about what I need to work on. Men eventually, we grow to hate women like you. I call you pen holding chicks. Mr. Samuels was into you type of chicks. I'm not. I'm not into you like a lot of you nerd analytical broads who like nag the hell out of a man until he snaps. White women do this. That's why white women do this all the time. That's why they always go missing. Their husbands just take them out because they push and they pry at men. I've seen women like this before. Insufferable is a better word, right? Insufferable. He imploded and was just like, yeah, like, and I'm tired. And you know what? When I was on that business meeting, I fucked the bitch. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I did it. And you want to know what? I enjoyed it. Because at least there was some life in going outside of the marriage. At least there was some energy that wasn't connected to me having to fix something. For real, them white women tears. Very cheap, Lucky. They're cheap tears.
I hate to say this, but there's some trifling women out there that be trying to mess up a happy home. Now I'm gonna get to the men. I'm gonna talk about the women first. And there are women who literally just want your husband because she's miserable. Because here's the deal: any woman that deals with a married man, she got some shit going on. Because a woman of a certain character, once you learn the man is married, that should be it. You shouldn't go no further. And I'm a woman that has been hit on by many married men. And I cut it down so fast, like, please don't try it with me. Because I'm the type of person that will probably tell your wife if you keep going. Now, you get in the past by stopping right here, but I don't play them games, okay?
Yeah.
So, but there are some women.
I do believe you, Kendra. I do believe you would tell a woman's wife because you're messy and you're petty. And I just think you would just love to see a family burn just for your own enjoyment. I can see you calling a woman right now. Hello? Girl, you won't believe. Messy. Kendra, you one of them type of women where you try to act like you helping out, but you can kind of tell by the vibe of the woman. She want to get the tea. She want to really low key like hear what's going on. She's trying to act like she helping, but really she want to find out what happened. Like when people call you and tell you something about your kids, and then you be like, all right, girl, thank you. And then they be like, yeah, girl, call me back and tell me what happened. You be like, bitch, ain't nobody finna call you back. Nosy ass. Kendra don't attract scammers. That's just what happened to her. I don't believe she attracts scammers. I just believe that that's just what happens to her. She's delusional. Much love, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Just doing the best I can, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Who prey on married men just to have what the wife has, and they're trying to mess up your home. Don't let that woman mess up your home, okay?
Much love, man. Hit
That's
the
one
subscribe
example.
button.
Now, the biggest example is the man who don't want his home. He don't care about you. He don't care about what's going on. He out here in these streets. Then yes, let him go. But if it's a one time something happened, I would encourage the husband and the wife to see if they could work through it together. And
there's something she's not telling us, Kendra. There's some reason why it got to the point where he was willing to literally admit to infidelity just to get something through to her. And I'm trying to figure out what that was. If we can figure out what he was trying to accomplish by the voluntary admission of infidelity, then we can start to get down to what's really wrong with this woman. Because what I think is that you're unbearable and intolerable and insufferable. Like our commenter said, you're insufferable. Can't nobody deal with you. You haven't worked on yourself as a human being, and he was miserable in the marriage. And you probably did very little to work on you, and you probably brought a lot of stuff to his plate that he needs to fix. That's my estimate. But I'm certainly reading home record all through and through. Like you said, she'd definitely date a married man if she believed he'd get a divorce. Absolutely. And women do that at such a rate. I know Kendra. Kendra would date a man if she thought if he told her, yeah, I'll get a divorce. She liked him enough. She'd be like, okay. That's why she was dating somebody with 17 names, because I done made some relationship mistakes in my life, but I ain't never dated someone and I don't actually know who they are. Like Kendra, I swear to God. And I'm not trying to cyberbully or anything, but Kendra, you're one of the dumbest women the internet has ever. And then you got nerve to get mad at Tasha K because she helped you expose the situation. Without her, you wouldn't even have known hardly what was going on. He would have had you wrapped up in all type of bullshit. He'd have took the show down. I'm glad that Kendra's offering her a little bit of pushback, because usually Kendra she be supporting the worst of our women. She supports the worst of our women. Remember that one girl who had all the she had a horrible she was married she was divorced 3 times. She wasn't even 30 yet. Kendra was like, "Oh, I want to put you on display for the show." Kendra was like, "I want to make sure that everybody's girl, you come up, meet me out to Houston. I want everybody to see you." I was like, "What?" See? Exploitive. Trying to tell y'all. Yeah, and I thought Tasha was being very easy on her. She was. She took it very easy on her. I thought she was actually trying to be a friend, not very Tasha K-like. And then Kendra started talking crazy. She was like, "Bitch, I'll beat you up over this lying ass nigga." Kendra was like, "Bitch, I'll whoop your ass over this dirt ball." She threatened Tasha. She said, I'll pull up.
You want to pull up? Pull up then.
I said, "Damn, Kendra, shit." You tried to fight the woman for telling you the truth about somebody who you need to expose? Okay.
really figure out how did they get that low in their marriage, and can they survive from it, because I know people that have survived from it. And when y'all, if you sat down and talked to your grandparents who might be married to your grandmama, your granddaddy, or vice versa.
Cash App stop the show. Anton Allen says $5 crew, stand up, much love. He got 5. Let's get back into it.
Because women cheat too. They'll probably tell you so many stories along their 40-year journey of marriage, right?
I'm not kidding, Lucky. It's real.
I want to say this. I'm not condoning cheating. What I am saying is long-term relationships go through ups and downs. And if two people in the marriage are both willing to fight for it, I think you should. But the way it sounds like with you, your husband wasn't really willing to fight for it.
I would say that even after we divorced, he was. I will say for this particular instance that it was, because I don't want to speak illy of him. He's my kid's dad.
No, we
I have
can start
much
right there.
respect.
And you know what? And I'm going to say this because do you want your video also on social media?
Yes, ma'am, if that's okay. Yeah.
So yes, you can. So I will say this. You don't have to say anything else anymore, because in my platform's huge, right? So if you want to continue, you can. But if you want to stop right there, you can too. It's your decision. You don't got to divulge.
I will commend. I will say I commend him for actually a few days ago. He has actually, and there are men that do this. He has apologized for the past and all the things that he felt that he did wrong. He actually did that 2 days ago. So he is. I would be remiss to say that he wasn't remorseful of the things that may have happened in our marriage, but. And he did apologize to me. He did not try to gaslight it or dismiss any of it. He owned up to everything and genuinely apologized for the things of the past.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it seems like you're in a peaceful place and you're moving on.
Yeah.
So I will.
Did you apologize for what you did wrong in the relationship? Or did you not make any mistakes in the marriage? Just curious. Because he was accountable, and it's very easy for men to be accountable in their marriages. Did you do the same thing? Did you extend the same courtesy? Did you say, well, you know what, here's where I went wrong in the marriage? I bet you didn't. And I bet you that's why the marriage probably went wrong anyway. It's probably one person accountable. There can't be one person accountable in the marriage. And the other person just finds a way to see themselves as a clean slate every single time. I didn't hear you say anything about what you did wrong as a wife during that marriage. You're just like, oh, he cheated. I saw some stuff about infidelity, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm seeing some problems like already with you that and I can tell that you have issues as a woman. But I haven't really heard you mention them in a sense of like you're accountable for the marriage not going bad. I'm trying to figure out why he imploded on you and just didn't even care about you knowing about other women and whatever. You know how far we go to lie to y'all? Any man who just decides, you know what, fuck it. Any guy who does that, the implications are vast. The implications are vast to what you could have been putting that man through. To where he was just like, you know what, actually when I went to that thing, you know what, I was sleeping with another woman because that was better than like being here and having to deal with like you and your questions and all these pins. Pick these pins up, bitch. Like all these protractors and shit. Like pick it up. What's all this? I think guys get a really like bad rep out of marriages and relationships. And women left, and then they automatically assume that the guy was just a problem. A lot of these women are just wrecking families, and it's not because it's a bad guy. It's because somewhere in their mind they think that like they can do better, or they were intolerable, and the guy left, and they're just hoping that one day somebody will accept intolerable.
I'm gonna move on to. Let's continue. All right. So September, Oklahoma, is divorced. How old are your kids again?
My daughter is 22 and my son is 24.
And they're both by your ex-husband, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you do for a living?
I am I am blessedly semi-retired right now. So
How old are
I've been
you?
able to, I am actually 44.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You retired at 44?
Okay, now, ma'am. Okay. That's good that you're retired. That's awesome that you're retired, actually. Good for you. I think that that's a positive thing for anybody who can manage a way to become financially free or like retired financially before the age of 50. That's awesome. But what I'm still trying to figure out is what are you supposed to get that's far more significant than the men you've already had kids with? Especially at this age, you can't even offer another man a baby. And you already gave another man that honor. The truth is, ma'am, you already know where I'm going with this. The best decision you have is to turn around and go back to the man you had kids with. I'm pretty sure it's too late. And I'm pretty sure he wouldn't get back with you even if you were the last woman on earth. You don't seem bearable. And I say that all instinctively. I don't know that for sure. It's something about you that makes me think you would be an unbearable person to deal with. I don't really know what to even go off of. I'm sorry to make the assumption or the insinuation. It seems like something's missing. Much love to Arthur. He just came through and took the sponsor spot, which puts us at 30 bones collectively so far. Much love to Arthur, and he's working his way up that board, up that leaderboard. He just finally caught a live show. Love the content, bro. Much love, Arthur. That's an OG. I love that I have people tuning in, man, who I've been seeing consistently for years. It's just so awesome. It's warm. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Semi-retired. I decided to take the early retirement package with the Postal Service. I was a station manager there. And I am actually taking courses now to get into AI as a data scientist. So I'm actually doing my certifications right now so that I can kind of move into that field, since that's kind of the wave of the future now is AI and cybersecurity and things like that. So that's kind of my plan.
My goal is to retire. That's why I can't wait till I turn 50. My goal is to retire at 50 semi, because I think I'll never really be retired.
Yeah,
But I'm working so hard now because I'm setting everything up for 50. And then I'm going to be around this world, baby. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be on Mars. You know, I'm going to do all those things. I'm going
to be on Mars. It's like you always find a way to ruin it. Even if I want to be like, all right, Kendra, that's what's up, you know, retirement or whatever. Not a bitch saying she going to Mars. Anton Smith says, I've been married over 20 years. Sounds like she was a more mom than wife. That's why she brought up the kids. And you know what? She did say something like he was a good father, but he wasn't like something like everything else. Like she kind of alluded to everything else being bad aside from his fatherhood. Yeah, there could be some truth to that. Some women once they have kids, they stop putting out. They get more focused on and because things are awkward, they don't feel comfortable with their bodies. They just lean more into raising the children. And they always got a headache every time you want to hit it. They're like, he's like, again? She's like, yes, again. You be like, bitch, you was just good 5 minutes ago. She'd be like, for real, it hurt. And guys are dealing with this. And I really think this is abuse. Men don't talk about this, but this is abuse. Especially if a guy has already like devoted his entire life to you. It's abuse even if he's been with you longer than like 2 years and then you decide to just flip the script. And all of a sudden, you're not as available sexually. That's abuse. Not only does it hurt a guy's feelings, it's confusing to a man. It can make a man feel really odd about where he is with you. It's not a good thing to do. A lot of you women get in marriages and are confused about how available your body is supposed to be to a man. It's supposed to be very available to him. Right? And a lot of black women for sure are confused about this. They think that when they don't feel like it, like, what do you mean? Like, and then they start tripping. They start arguing with you like you brother and sister. They're like, you shouldn't even want me to do it if I don't want to do it. Like, next thing you know, you're bickering like siblings about the booty. And it's like, we can't do this, people. Much love to Ali. Drop 5. Much love, man. I appreciate you.
Pluto. I'm I'm being in a different country every year, child. I cannot
Now she gonna
wait.
be in Pluto.
So listen, so I understand about early retirement.
Yeah, I've been blessed to travel this year. After I retired, I took this year. I went to Santorini, I went to Tokyo, I went to South Korea. I just got back from Japan, my Asian tour, like a week ago. And so, but yeah, I've been able to, this is what I call my year.
David Edwards just came through and dropped 25 on the show as well. Make sure you didn't put a note with it. Much love to David Edwards. He is our top sponsor. Much love. He didn't even put anything with it. He just comes through, kills shit, keeps watching. Much love, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Year 2025 year of travel. And so I decided to do that while I do my courses before I get back into the full workforce, because when I did work, I definitely I never took vacations. I never took days off or anything like that. So this was kind of the perfect, this was the perfect opportunity to be able to do those things.
I love it. I think you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I do. I think you're awesome. I think you have a great positive energy to you. I love that you are showing up in every season of your life with a very clear spirit, and you're maximizing the moment. And you know the secret. I think I'm gonna do a podcast. The secret of life, like, it's not over till it's over. Like so many people,
they dragging
like
you.
people
They
be talking about me like, oh, I'm 46, and do y'all know that I tell my age? Like, you don't have to wonder. I'm gonna tell you my age because I love getting older. Like, I really want to wake people up and help them understand that getting older is such a blessing, and it's so much better because you have less fucks that you give. You live the life that you want to live. You don't care about people's opinions. You got more money if you do it right. Mm-hmm. And it's just so much better. So I love.
Look at 2 loser women trying to make better of the situation. They're like, you want to know what? It's actually better on our side where we're like way less attractive than the younger women. Our cooter ain't nearly as good as it used to be. Basically a desert. We're tired all the time. We don't have the same energy level. Men don't desire us at the same level. Isn't this great? It's like, Kendra, I promise you, no matter how bad you're trying, no matter how much you're trying to like change the narrative around and like change the rules of all of this, we're not going to let you do it. We're not going to let you change the narrative of the rules. Older women are never going to be like the more viewed and desired woman. Just because you're in that demographic now, all of a sudden you're like trying to make older women, like, really, y'all don't see that we got value too. It's like, oh, it's the same deal. No kids with you women, more baggage, less attractive than the younger women. It's the same thing. That was true in 1930. That was true in 1950. That was true in 1980, around the time we were all starting to be born. That was true in the 90s. It's still true today. Because some things are just a matter of nature, Kendra, and it's not a matter of like what an independent woman thinks.
I feel like you're not a scorned woman, and you are making the most out of life, which I think is amazing. So kudos to you. All right, so let's continue. So 44 retired September. Lives in Oklahoma. Mom to 2, divorced. What's your zodiac? Oh, you told me you're a Scorpio?
I'm a Scorpio. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we done had a lot of talk. Now let's get down to it. What kind of man you looking for?
That's right.
For me, so really just somebody that's consistent with communicating. I don't really have very many I don't really have very many requirements. I'm very much a
Well, we're
homebody.
just biologically
And
wired for one
so
woman,
just
you know
somebody
what I mean?
who doesn't
Some
like, I
of us
guess,
don't.
you know, I'm not big on spontaneity necessarily as far as like,
Yeah, like I think that some of us are biologically wired to. I think all men are biologically wired to be with multiple women. I just don't think every man should do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even tell women that I'm monogamous when I get with them, just so that they don't think that I'm putting myself over other men. Like, I don't want them to think that like I'm less capable of what any other man is capable of. I just feel like it's dishonest ground. But I'm still not really like one of those guys that feel like it have like one girl over here that I'm worried about your feelings, and like another girl over there, and then like I got to worry about what you thinking. Somebody's gonna get abandoned. Somebody's gonna get just straight up like the shit into the deal. I think I'm a one woman guy because out of pure and unadulterated convenience, because I'm a busy man, and just I can feel what every other man is feeling in their body. I'm just too tired to go over there. I don't. Women love me in relationships. I'm just at home working. Like, I, you know, I just think men who are faithful in relationships they don't get enough credit for it, because the current that we're fighting is much stronger than the current that women are fighting against, what they're swimming against. They're swimming with the current. Sexuality is like and estrogen is like a current that they swim with. The current going this way and they going with that motherfucker. And then with men, our current's going this way and then we're going that way, right? So there aren't intellectual reasons why we shouldn't be with one woman. That's our nature, actually. I think if we do decide to be with one woman, it's usually an intellectual decision, because it doesn't go along with our nature. It don't coincide with our nature. That's for damn sure. For me, I know it's intellectual. I'll be lying to my girl to say like I don't think about sleeping with other women like all the time, basically every second of the day. like you know, and it has nothing to do with how much I love her. It's like I couldn't control it, even if I tried. I couldn't not want to fuck them bitches if I wanted to. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to do it. I just respect my biology. I respect that I'm what every other man do. Like, even if I succeed in being faithful, I don't act like I'm better than other guys. Like, yeah, y'all need to step your dick discipline up. What's happening? Y'all need to, where you at? Y'all don't know how to keep it under control. Y'all some little boys. Nah, I don't feel I don't feel like that. When you're faithful in monogamy and you actually succeed in being monogamy, let's keep it real. We be miserable. We be miserable. We just do what, you know, it's an intellectual decision. Nobody said we was happy.
like, hey, you want to go? Like, I'm a scheduler. Like, I'm very much, we need to not always schedule things, but I'm very involved with my family. Like I say, I date my family, because I'm so big with them. And so
You were right. Where's the commenter at who just said she was paying more attention to the kids? You probably didn't give your husband no attention. I never even heard no borderline ancestral statement like that. I date my family? I bet your kids don't even want to hear you talking like that. What? We're not dating you. Like, what you talking about? You're dating your kids. I think that commenter was right. I think you were abysmal. I think you probably didn't pay no attention to your man at all whatsoever. You devoted solely to the kids, boxed him out, and then when he found some other attention, you left the fucking marriage.
My dog died alone.
That's probably what happened. I bet you that's probably what happened. I bet you I can guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. When you had kids, you probably stopped putting out. It probably started off a postpartum excuse. Oh, I'm dealing with postpartum. You understand. I just had your babies. The next thing you know, a year goes by, ain't nothing changed. The next thing you know, 2 years gone by, ain't nothing changed. He's used to only getting some butt here and there. Ain't nothing changed. It's still weird. You ain't came back. And my question is how long are men supposed to deal with this type of stuff? And then you don't even try to work on it. He watch you not try to work on it. He watch you go deal with the kids and just go off and be mother of the century. And he over here with blue balls. But since he's a man, he's just supposed to deal with that, right? He's just supposed to find a way to suffer through that. That therapist that we reacted to last week, she was right when she said that there are marriages where the couples haven't even been intimate in 10 years. 10 years. Guys will wait 10 years before they go just be like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to have to sleep with somebody else. I mean, shit, right? Lucky says she doesn't like him. The kids were the shield. Oh, yeah. Very real. Very possible theory. Like, she didn't even like him from the jump. It was almost too hypergamous of a decision. I talk about this all the time. A woman can make too hypergamous of a decision where it's like all about the money. And then they can't find anything to appreciate about the man outside of his finances. And then when they have kids, they're just like, oh, well, I got the kids. They bear through it until the kids are a little bit older. And then for her, I know she's dishonest because she put the kids in front of it. She's trying to make like the kids said it was okay to leave because she was so strong. She was holding on so tight. That was to create an allure that she was just so devoted. There was there's no way she could be a homewrecker. I'm like, nah, you certainly could be still. You certainly could still be a homewrecker, no doubt. I think that we found our smoking gun. I think that you had children with a man you didn't even value. And then when the rest of the feelings didn't show back up, you discarded the marriage. And I don't know how your kids are doing, but every day that they spent without him living with them put them at a statistical advantage that I don't think can even be put into words.
I spend a lot of time with them. So somebody that's very family oriented, somebody that definitely believes in God, somebody that I will say I don't attend. I don't have a home church, but I definitely have my personal relationship with God. Like you really can't tell me there isn't one. I've just seen too much in life for you.
Have you ever noticed with religious people? Religious people claim to be on some kind of moral high ground, but they always antagonize non-religious people. When non-religious people are sitting there bothering themselves, they can't just appreciate their little Christianity alone by themselves. They have to find someone to antagonize. They have to go, I don't know how an atheist could believe that there's no God because look how awesome of a time I'm having. It's like, why can't you just have a good time with your little 2,000-year-old fable? Why can't you just play with it and have a good time? I'll tell you what, it's because you're not that secure in it. You're not that secure in the validity of it. And you're unsettled by people who are willing to question it because somewhere in your mind you do too, but you don't have the balls to say it because, that might mean you might have to stand on something real. I'm tired of religious people and all their bullshit, and they're always throwing salt and then hiding their hand. Then when they end up with a wolf, then they get mauled up by a wolf like me. And then they try to go, oh, I'm gonna pray for you, brother. I'm gonna pray for you. You be good. I'm gonna pray for you. Then they try to start getting all that passive aggressive shit. Yeah, then you gotta pray for me, bitch. I be cussing them off. I be running them off. I be doing Christians bad. You hear me? I'm not scared of black people. That's why I'm good at my job, because I'm not scared of niggas. That's why I'm awesome at this. I am not scared of black people. They're just people. I will punch you in the face all the same.
You to tell me there isn't a God, but just somebody who has empathy for others. I will say that, like, to me, empathy for others is like sexy. Like, even when I see a man just sit there and one time I saw a man that I actually went out on a date with a few years back. A lady had came down the stairs, but she missed the second step and fell. And so we both quickly got up, ran to her to assist her. She was an older lady. And I remember him helping her up and getting her to the seat. And I just thought, oh my, this is, I like this. So somebody that
What
is
happened with him?
just very good natured.
What happened? We were all intrigued. So what happened with the guy?
Unfortunately, the thing with him in particular, that I sometimes tend to run across. He was a great man. It's just that he was very involved with his church. And sometimes what I notice with people, men and women, that tend to be, I'll say, quote unquote, uber Christian, tend to be a little bit more judgmental and very strict in their.
Oh, see, this is such a hilarious aspect of religious people, especially black people. I'm gonna always get on y'all when y'all do this, because y'all try to hold too many people to religious standards every day, day to day, to not even be real Christians yourself, to not even be devoted Christians. Y'all, the reason why I'm saying this is because y'all based a lot of real shit on this. Y'all kick gay children out of your homes. Y'all stand on business behind this, but y'all not even devoted. But when it's time to hate a gay person, you're Christian again. You're like, God wouldn't like that. No, no, that ain't what God would want. Then y'all get back. Y'all get real Christian when it's convenient. You guys want to know what I haven't heard? I haven't heard of a lot of people talking about like heterosexual kids being like targeted. Like haven't y'all noticed everything that we watch with kids, they have to put a love interest in there, like the boy and the girl. They could be 5 years old, but they got to be loving each other. Alfalfa and Darla, they got to be like they got to be in love. It's always love interest. I haven't heard one complaint risen by parents about how in every single film with little kids they have to be kissing and it has to be a love interest. Haven't heard one. Haven't heard one. I haven't heard one parent be like, "What's all this kissing and kissing and all this other type of stuff?" Haven't heard anything. But as soon as you like, but Big Frida on Gracie's Corner, black people lost it. It's hypocrisy. And every now and again, I don't mind giving it its due lashing because it don't happen enough in the black community. It don't. I don't mind taking time out of my busy schedule to lash this shit because it goes too uncriticized, unanalyzed in our community. It's unhealthy. Alfalfa was a sin. And I love black people. There have been some positive aspects to the church, like meme routines. They've been mimers, be miming and shit, miming for the Lord and shit, putting them choreographies together and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You go to church, it'll be a whole concert going. They be having mime concerts. They don't got shit to do with God. Like, I'm not supposed to be this entertained at church. I'm just tired of the bullshit. Like, you're not a better Christian than... Like, you're a worse Christian. You're acting like you're a better Christian than the person who's actually devoted. That's what you see more in the black community. Like, a lot of black people claim that they Christian. But have you ever seen a black person around somebody who actually wants to minister to them? They can't stand that person. They be like, oh my God, Sister Jenkins, she about to come over here trying to pray for us. Oh my God. Oh my God. They be like, oh my God, here comes Sister Jenkins trying to come pray. Thinking that she close to God. We don't even like people who are really leaning into Christian. We just never really noticed. Let's go to the Kendra camp so we can move on to the feature presentation. Let's see what this. Let's see what's going on. It's a great catch.
It's like
That's a banana butt. You look good, girl. You're in shape. You're in shape. You can tell you keep yourself together. Girl, stop it. I never even heard of a banana butt.
That means she ain't got no ass. Yeah, they wouldn't. They would. There's nothing holy about going through Kendra G for love. God is so upset. You know. And I don't want to denigrate anybody's view of Christianity. I just think every now and again, Christianity needs to be checked. It needs to be. We haven't done any questioning of it. We've just gone along as black people for all these years. We haven't done any questioning of it. We have to do some questioning of it. A little bit. But I respect all the Christians here. I'm not, but again, I really think that like black people, for us to not be as devoted into it, I think we have a lot invested in it. You see? What I'm seeing is how much we have invested in it versus how valuable it is to us in reality. And it's imbalanced. We're very devoted to us, but I'm not really seeing what we're getting. You know, I swear I say it from a place of care. I care about us. I care about what we do with our time. I care about the next 200, 300 years. And I ain't gonna lie, what we've been doing for the last 500, 600, do y'all like what we got? Do y'all like what shit look like? I don't know. We gotta make room for objectivity and critical thinking in the black community. Like eventually. I think that the church numbers are down more than they've ever been, and that they're having a hard time getting people to attend church more than they've ever been able to get people to attend church. Is because it's harder to follow than it's ever been, man. Life has never been real. It's never been realer. People can't eat. People are hungry. People can barely pay their bills. Now, feature presentation. Let's go ahead and get into it. She thinks that she deserves $250K. Let's give her the BLP evaluation.
Hey, I'm ready, Kendra. I'm ready.
I love it. Do you want your video only inside the app or on my social media pages too? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and can stay with inside the app. All right, Yvonne, where you calling me from?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. How old are you?
I am 43.
43. And what you do for a living?
Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm not allowed to record myself, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, you can't record yourself. No one can record you either. So you safe in both ways. Only I can record you.
Okay.
Okay.
Screen recording. Stop. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I said Yvonne, San Antonio, Texas, 43. What do you do for?
I am a senior manager for an engineering company, and I am over global technology procurement. So I buy software and hardware and all of the geeky stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yvonne, San Antonio, Texas, 43, senior manager, engineering company. Excuse me. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
All right, let's do it. We got.
What did Ashley Dalton's success story look like, Lucky? I'm just curious. I want to know what type of success she's having over there, because if Ashley's getting people married, I would like to see what's going on over there, because I think Ashley Dalton she might have there might be some things that she does better than Kendra, like oppress the women on their weight and things like that, but she's not any better. Like she could still fuck around and be worse, like, especially how she tells the women to use men, and like, especially she be on that sprinkle shit. You know what I mean? I like Ashley Dalton in some aspects. I think she's kind of like a cool personality figure. Like, I had no idea she was 100 years old. That I didn't know. I had no idea Ashley Dalton was so old. And that does change the way I view her content. It does. Like, because again, when you're 63, single, no marriage, it's like, what are you gonna really have to like? She's 63 years old, telling women like giving women bop advice. You know what I mean? I want to know what kind of success stories, because hooking a high value man, like, or just hooking him just like we're dealing with each other, is different than getting the marriage. You know what I mean? I think the score should more deal in marriage. You know? Oh, they're getting engaged, anime, and losing weight. Okay, maybe I'll have to go over there and check out the. I haven't checked out her second channel, the lifestyle one, where she kind of gives people more personal advice. If she's getting people married, that's awesome. Again, I question it, but hey, I'm open to it. You never know. I think that she helps them with what they want to be. Only few want to improve for the average man. Well, I see that she does try to help them, but sometimes the advice is really bad. Ashley be like, girl, you know what? You need more makeup. Ashley be like, that's what your problem is, bitch. It's that foundation color, bitch. Ashley be like, she be dragging the hell out of them hoes too. She be like, bitch, stand up too. Let me see what you got going on. She be like, yeah, you can come down a little bit, mama. And if people are getting success over there with Ashley, I'm happy. One thing I know that women will lose weight over there. One thing that Ashley Dalton is great at doing, and I will give her credit, she is great at addressing black women about their weight. Shouts out to you, Ashley Dalton. You do the best job of finding and you know how to pick your timing. I can tell you've been living a long time. I can tell you've been living a long time because you sometimes you do know what you're talking about. You're basically a vampire. You've been around. But it's just I think she's definitely better than Kendra. I just think that they both have their own unique ways of hurting black women also. Like, like Ashley's more willing to actually press the women about the things they need to improve. So I would say this. I'll give you this. Improvement is more possible at Ashley Dalton's platform. I will say that. Where Kendra thinks that she's actually helping these women, she's just giving them a medium to meet other men. She's not giving them any advice. She's not talking to them about what to do and giving them a plan. So I agree. I think Ashley Dalton's advice is more helpful than Kendra G, but they both can be destructive birds. Ooh-wee, 63? That pussy ain't shit. Ashley, I don't care what that waistline looking like. Crack that thing open. Whoo! Hoo-wee! My God. Crack a window. 63? Shit. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna admit it to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I wanted to hit it. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I wasn't gonna tell nobody. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Now that I'm certainly not gonna do it, I can admit that at first I wanted to hit it. 63, girl. That pussy been living. I don't care what advice you got to give. Girl, that pussy been around for decades. Okay. My bad, y'all. Woo! Let's get back into it.
Yvonne, San Antonio, Texas, 43 Aquarius, senior manager of an engineering company, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Oh, girl. I need.
Y'all know
This
I'm
is
not
my
lying.
thing. I want somebody that is at least of equal intelligence. I want a man that's ambitious. That always sees like a
Yeah, they
couple
are.
steps
Let them come.
ahead. I do a lot, so I just want to, when I come home, I just want the man that's gonna, make everything easier. Like, in my opinion, you're not adding to
Angela
my life
Bassett, I'm
or
getting
making
that.
it easier.
I didn't say nothing about Angela Bassett. I might still try to hit that. Don't bring Angela Bassett into this. That woman gonna be fine to the day she die. Y'all want to know what my favorite scene of Angela Bassett is? It's not what most people would think. Most people would go to Tina Turner, all that other shit. You know, me, I'm from the hood. I like when she caught Joe cheating in American Dream. She came limping in. Joe tried to get her to order that ice cream. And black men, we know this because we've been raised around black women. We know we're in trouble with a black woman if she's furious with us, like blind with rage, but she's laughing or smiling. Whoo! We know we're in danger. We know we're in danger. It was that line. She was like, I heard her. I heard her. I heard everything. Starts throwing shit, whooping his ass. He's trying to fight her off. One of those beautiful, in the name of the new Michael biopic coming out. Great timing. It's one of the best biopic domestic violence scenes in history. Catherine whooping Joe's ass. There was like a double slap at one moment. She slapped him, and then it was like a double slap. It was like slap, slap. Remember that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Much love to Arthur. He dropped 5 more just to secure his sponsor spot at 30. Much love to Arthur as we wrap up here. Much love to Arthur. Y'all got me performing tonight. I'm sweating. Beat the shit out of them. Don't tell me to go get no ice cream. You gonna call another bitch. Much love to Rockhound Publishing. He dropped another one on the show. Arthur dropped 5 more. He says, "You would still crack Ashley Thon." Okay. Maybe. But let me explain myself. Maybe I would. maybe I would hit it. But it would be just out of pure curiosity so I could tell y'all what it was like. Because now I want to know, kind of. I'm not saying that I want it. I'm just saying I want to know. But I'm not saying that I want it. But I'm saying I want to know. I'm curious, but I don't want it. But I kind of do in another dimension where I could have wanted it. Y'all not getting me in trouble in my relationship. Super chat. Russell Red says, "Stein, my celebrity wife Sade. Ooh, yeah, she is fine. Shit. Is a mature, fine lady. Yeah, Sade is fine. Got the nerve to be. And I'm not really a huge fan of. I'm not really a huge fan of. I don't want to say this. I like my women darker, is what I'm gonna say. But Sade is a fine woman. She is. With them freckles and all that. Ooh, my Jesus. Sade is fine. Fine, old too.
Do it. I can't.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Smokers of all kinds. People who live with their exes or baby mamas.
People living with their exes and their baby mamas?
Yes, in San Antonio, it's like prevalent, very prevalent. And also just a deal breaker. Oh, poor hygiene. I'm very big on it. I'm like about skincare and taking care of yourself. And yeah, so somebody that doesn't take care of themselves would not be good.
Okay. No, you can tell you have beautiful skin, like you're glowing.
Thanks.
You're glowing. All right, should he look a certain way?
Oof, I like them tall and with the beard, bald headed.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, yeah, he should. He should out earn me.
And what would that be?
At least 200K.
Okay, it's okay. Make more money than hard child.
Kendra, no pushback, really?
My dog died alone.
Maya is fine. She be saying a bunch of stupid stuff, but ma'am, absolutely not. You don't get $200,000 a year. That's just not how it works, shawty. That's just not how it works. You're average. You don't qualify for a man who makes $200,000 a year just because you make anywhere near it.
200K. Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Oh my
Let's see what he.
goodness. I
Oh
can't.
shit.
Everybody says it, Kendra. I can't believe you picked me, but you picked me. Okay. Don't mind the Crocs. I just got home from.
Okay, no worries. All right, okay. You gotta move back a little bit. Okay, ooh, we see you, girl.
What just happened? Yeah. Ma'am. 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 Come here, ma'am. Come here. Let me talk to you. There's a woman that qualifies for a man making $200,000 a year, ma'am. I'm telling you, you're not built horrible. You're not in the worst shape in the world. But I'm telling you what, you're not in a good position either. Still not even at the ideal weight you are, and even if you would be, you're not even built right. Or there's nothing special. There's nothing to call home about you about. There's nothing rare about you. What's wrong with being an average woman, ma'am? Seriously. I'm going to end the show there. What's wrong with being an average woman? To all you women out there who might be mad at where you were at and mad that because you look like her, you're mad that I'm saying what I'm saying. What the fuck is wrong with being an average person? It built our whole society. Average people. All the best people in our families are average people. All those people who we admire and love and cherish so much, who got us to these positions in life, most of them were average, right? Now we treat average as if there's something wrong with it because we want to be around people and we want to be in spaces we don't necessarily belong in. It's not right. It's not right at all. And if there are people depending on you to make a good decision in the dating market, you're letting them down by following the whole modern woman thing. Men do not have to match what you guys make. If you make anywhere near $200,000 a year, it doesn't fucking matter. It has nothing to do with your dating market value. Your dating market value will never be synonymous with what you earn as a person. Your dating market value is independent to what you earn. It's only synonymous when you're a man. When you're a man, what you earn can be leveraged in the dating market. When you're a woman, since you aren't expected to pay bills, eventually you're going to sit down and be pregnant. Your money can't be used as dating leverage if you don't intend on using the majority of it for the financial household. Why would I come to you and make a decision on you for a lifetime based on something you don't even intend on using for a lifetime? It's the logic, all in all. But great show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Much love to everybody who came through. Much love to Lucky Marie coming through and adding into the conversation and giving us a lot of stuff to riff off of. Very popular content creator. There was a panel that we were getting ready to do a reaction to where she smoked some hyenas who were getting on food stamps and they weren't supposed to. Lucky was just cooking them bras left and right. Just and I was gonna react to it, but she does great work. Y'all go over to Lucky Marie's channel and subscribe to her channel as well. There are a few black female content creators out there really, holding black women to task, and we must, okay? I will see you guys on the next show. We got another one coming up. I will see you guys on the next show. We were $19 below, but I'm still going to come back tomorrow. That's close enough. Yeah, we're back with another show tomorrow. Much love, guys. Thank you for supporting. Much love to Arthur. He came through and sponsored the show. David Edwards. We have to always mention him. He's our 1%er. And yeah, that's what it is, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. It's time. You guys all have a good night.